all that and offering that information to people. Mr. Chairman, there's a woman in the audience that keeps shaking her head no at me, and I think that in keeping with trying to keep the tone of these meetings consistent, animated head-shaking comments should be discouraged. So I would ask that you...
Okay, now, Ms. Polstein's got the floor. If there's head-shaking going on out there, let's try to refrain from doing that, please. That goes for everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
You're welcome.
Having said all that, I think that as a council, our charter leaves us in one position and one position only right here, and that is that we don't have a valid petition. It was never valid to begin with, and there's nothing for us to really consider here. The idea that we consider this, to me, is part of the problem. We need to interpret our charter promptly and accurately, and this is the second time we've come to the end of a petition process, and we're still pretending that our charter isn't clear or that its guidance isn't realistic. I feel that one of the reasons that this has happened is we have avoided the use of our town attorney, who's very familiar with this. We've avoided the use of our town attorney because of the ruckus of conflict of interest and his affiliation with Magic, my affiliation with Magic, Councilor Fanjoy's past affiliation with Magic. It's a smokescreen, and it's a disservice to all of the people in this community that we are forced to wait. The comment from Jim Katsiafikis when I spoke to him was, well, have you spoken with Attorney Dean Beaupain? He's the man that's most familiar with us and could probably give you an answer like that. And I said, well, I went along with the hysteria. I went along with it and supported it. In Gene's office, we should deal with the MMA because somehow or another an opinion from Dean is tarnished by his affiliation with Magic. Well, it's a disservice to the people that we follow that line of thinking, and I think all of us need to stop doing it. We're here to represent the people of this community. As an attorney practicing law, our town attorney is duty-bound to interpret the law legitimately, not in a creative fashion that supports any one cause, and we should have confidence that he's able to do that. So coming back to the issue at hand, my suggestion, my question, I guess, is why is there a requirement that we have to do anything with this? It's not a valid petition, and we shouldn't have to vote it down. We shouldn't have to hold a public hearing. If the petitioners want to address this issue, it should be done through a citizens initiative, or they should ask the council to consider just putting it on the ballot one more time. Those are the avenues that are available to them to address this issue. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman?
Thank you. Mr. Seer?
Thank you. That's all said.